Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another political episode. So, we are back today and we are going to be talking about Virginia. We are actually almost done. We are, after Virginia, I want to believe is Washington. Then it comes West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. And I would predict we end the series prospectively out on Friday. That would be my best guess. Friday, and then we'll get started on down ballots. It actually took 2 weeks. I'm guessing, you know what? Maybe it won't take until February. I think it will take probably towards my goal before the new year. This is how quick and very making a lot of progress when it comes to this. I'm very happy and proud of myself for doing that. Let's take a look at Virginia. And I did not expect this at all. Comparing to our map here, we had the right idea, a lot of people will say. We got the right idea, but we weren't necessarily correct. And I understand that, but let's take a look at what we got wrong. So let's take a look starting with our said counties here. This is the actual, well, let's actually start back here. Let's actually put our counties, our prediction here, and we'll say what we got right and what we got wrong. And I'm curious to know. But yes, this is what we were saying. Then again, Virginia is one of those states where it's kind of complicated to count all those counties. Just saying. But yes. But this is what we were basically saying it will look like. I cannot necessarily see. I think that's a Democrat county. I don't see any reason why I would have it go red, because it's been a Democrat city for a pretty long time. But let's go ahead and color these cities in. Okay. But yes, we have the right idea. Okay, so, well, yeah, there are a lot of counties we got right, and a lot of counties that we just got totally wrong. I think we underestimated Harris and Trump a lot in this one. And first off, I want to start off by saying that we got Virginia Beach and this county, which I keep on blanking on the name, Virginia counties. We talked about 4 days ago, or 2 days ago. We'll see. Chesterfield, yeah, former Republican stronghold, big Republican stronghold. You'll see, huge voting streak. 1972, it voted 85%. It was probably more redder than in. You can make the argument it was more redder than Orange County that holds Orlando or Anaheim or Orange County, or other words, Dallas County or Harris County back in Texas. You could make that argument. But now, despite that county being so Republican throughout the history, we could say it is decisively Democrat. It went 53%, and it has a long way to go, but you get what I'm saying. Donald Trump won this county barely by 2 points in 2016. In 2020, he lost it by 7. And not only that, in a time and a period where the Democrats aren't doing well and the Virginia is trending right, you would think Chesterfield would trend right with it. Did it? Not necessarily. Unfortunately, it ended up trending a little bit more left. 1 point to the left. And understandably so. Some people say, oh, that's because of the Gen Z woman. And it could be. It could be because of Gen Z woman. Otherwise, other people say that it possibly is because of just the impact that Richland, Virginia, is it Richland? I keep blanking on that name. Is it Richland or Richfield? I don't doubt it is. Commonwealth of Virginia. It is Richmond. Richmond. Yes, right here. It looks like a Richfield or a Richland, but it's Richfield. Richmond. Excuse me. Virginia. And I would say, realistically, it's just the population, very liberal in Richmond, Virginia. It's just all that is coming into Chesterfield County overwhelmingly. I don't really know my Virginia counties that well, but we predicted basically 43 counties for Kamala Harris, 90 counties for Donald Trump. Here's what we got right. Here's what we got wrong. Like I said, Virginia Beach and Chesterfield County. Give yourself a round of applause. We were right. Despite these two counties sticking with Republicans in 2021, we just came to the conclusion saying, you know what, the polls show a good gap for Kamala Harris. Despite huge underperformance that she is doing compared to Joe Biden, she wouldn't be doing this without Virginia Beach and Chesterfield counties. So we would go ahead and give that to her. But what we were wrong about, what were we wrong about? We were wrong about Surrey. And for a time, we had Surrey County for Trump. One scenario. And then we were like, you know what? Surrey County has this big Democrat track record. In fact, it was a gamble. But we decided to give it to Harris because it would be the first time since 1972 that the county would go for a Republican. Well, Trump made history. Despite barely winning the county by a point, Trump ended up winning Surrey County. So that goes to Trump. However, Harris won James City County, which, if I can remember, that county used to be a Republican stronghold just as much as the like Chesterfield County. You'll see it barely voted for Joe Biden. I would say ideally, I'm trying to think. 1968 election. Okay. So I would say this is within 4 points of a margin. So we're like, oh, we're just going to go ahead and give Donald Trump, James City County, since Virginia is trending theoretically to the right, and not to mention this county stayed loyal to Republicans in all 3 elections: gubernatorial, the lieutenant governor, and the attorney general elections in 2021. But we were wrong. In fact, James City has moved away from the 4 percentage point margin to a 7 percentage margin. Supposedly that's the voting streak now. So yes, we were wrong about that. James City County, I think, is just too left-wing, and that's going to keep Virginia blue. Just keep that in mind. I think it was very, very close in the said county. I did have it in the lighter red to better well indicate that. We were also wrong about Prince Edward County. I keep wanting to say that's Montgomery, but Montgomery's right here. Prince Edward. Then again, we're giving Harris a little too much. Prince Edward County, don't really know why. I think it has a university, but Prince Edward County, Virginia. I think it has a university or something somewhat. Let's take a look at the politics. Doesn't really go ahead and explain, but yes, you'll see we won this county by 3 points. 3 points. 3 percentage points. This is actually very good. 21,000 people, that's not really a decent population. It's just, I think it's a little silly, don't you guys think? Like, I want to know, is there a university? Oh, okay. There is a university. It's called Longwood University. And that university is what kind of kept Prince Edward County a blue county. So keep in mind, these rural counties that go Democrat, big chance that they have a university. There's a university there. It's keeping it Democrat. There. But yeah, this time around it went for Trump, which is amazing. Montgomery County, we were wrong about that. I had a feeling it would go for Trump. It stayed loyal for Republicans. It was loyal for Republicans in all 21 in all 3 elections in 2021. But ultimately, yeah, it's a growing county here. And that is because of the city right here. It's a tiny little city, but politics. Despite being in the solid South, Montgomery County did not consistently back Democratic candidates in the 20th century. Interesting. You'll see it went back and forth. So it's more of standing up against the Byrd Democrats, if you will. It actually voted Republican during the Byrd era, if you will. You know who Harry Byrd is. Very, very far right. I'll call him far right because he's a segregationist. George Wallace of Virginia had a huge impact in not only the Democratic Party in Virginia, but the Democratic Party in essence, what's became known as the Byrd machine in the South, which are known as Byrd Democrats, included Wallace and Strom Thurmond, and even Joe Biden was considered a Byrd Democrat by during the 80s. But yeah, those what the former segregationists were known as. But yes, you'll get what I mean. So yes, there was unionist sentiment in this county. So yes, being consistently Republican to the unionist settlement in the area during the Civil War, though the presence of a major university in Virginia Tech helped make the county more competitive to the Democratic Party towards the end of that streak. It has since become a bellwether county, backing the national winner in every election from 1980 to 2008. And hey, it's correct. I mean, supposedly we're starting again. We're starting from scratch in 2020, and they were right about 2024. The county backed the losing candidate by a very narrow margins of 103 votes in 2012 and 562 votes in 2016. Although it backed the popular vote winning candidate in 2016, it again backed the winning candidate in 2020, which was also the first time since 1980 that the county voted more Democratic than the nation. And of course, it went to Trump. We were wrong about that. Should have considered that one more, but it's important to look at that voting history in order to call a county. But let's go ahead to the main page of 2020. Yes, we were also wrong about this county. This county barely went to Joe Biden. We thought it barely went to Joe Biden. It trended more to the right this time. But that county is Stafford County, and that is influenced by the Alexandria, Fairfax area. Pretty Republican, and voted 3 percentage points to the Joe Biden to the left in 2020. Although Republicans decisively won in 2016. The third party, however, was really impacting things. I think it was taking a lot of votes from Hillary Clinton that you would have argued would be pretty compatible. But now it was a pretty close race, but with Kamala Harris winning the county by less than a percentage point. Along with Surrey County, would probably be, of course, the most compatible in the county. So yeah, we equally, in this case, gave Kamala Harris and Donald Trump a little too much. I'm proud that we were being more constructive and trying to figure out which ways and what direction the counties were voted. But yeah, we got 3 counties wrong for Trump. What we had go for Harris, that initially went to Trump. And we have 2 counties that we got wrong. What we thought would go to Harris, going to Trump, when ending up going to Harris. And I mean, my reasons of having those counties go for Trump, in this case, was because Trump barely lost those counties under 4 points. I was like, okay, seeing Virginia shifting right as a whole, seeing how they voted in 2021, and these counties not only that, but staying loyal to the Republicans in 2021. I thought, you know what, they should be going for Trump, but I was wrong. It was actually the counties. Yeah, we were totally lopsided. But the one thing we were right about was Virginia Beach and Chesterfield County. So keep liking on that name. So what do you guys think in regards to our video? Let me know down below. And as always, I'll see you all in... Oh, wait, hang on. We were wrong about this county. Wait. Yeah. Hang on. Yes, we were right. Never mind. I actually thought for a while this Peninsula County went to... I thought for sure it would go for Trump. Because now I'm curious. Hang on. You guys probably look and saying, hey, look, we still have another 5 minutes in the video. Why are you ending it so soon? It's because of this reason. Virginia counties. I'm dying to know because I've been wondering, okay, we got Door County in Pennsylvania, which they are kind of, they look the same geographically. Clickable map here. That is the big, this is Northampton County, and you would be wondering, why is it so Democrat? Northampton County leans towards the Democratic Party in presidential election. It has voted for the Democratic nominee every time since 1992. And I don't think it's important to know how much it voted for, but you could say it voted for, I mean, it was above 50%, which was, but yeah, I want to know if there's a university. Could be possibly a university there. No. Wait, hang on. No, there doesn't look like there's a university. And this is just, my take, just Democrat sentiment. Even though this county, ideally, voted for Glenn Youngkin, voted for Winsome Shears, voted for the Republican in the Attorney General race. This race, yeah, the reason why I stopped was I thought, hang on, we missed a county. I thought for a minute that Northampton went to Trump. I checked. Northampton was actually for Harris, and I was right about that. But yeah, I didn't know why I consciously must have not been thinking. Yeah, actually, it's pretty Democrat, 52 to 46%. So yeah, I kind of overestimated that county because it's a rural county, no cities, pretty white Caucasian. But anyway, let's end this video. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this analysis. And as always, I'll see you all in the next political episode.